Now listen, I love a good trend as much as the next fashion enthusiast. But there's a fine line between being fashion-forward and, well, fashion faux pas. Today we're diving into the world of fashion, but with a twist. We're not talking about what to wear. We're talking about what not to wear. 2025 is already serving some serious style warnings. And honey, let me tell you, we're here to make sure you don't fall into those fashion traps. If you want to stay stylish, timeless, stick around as we break down the fashion trends to avoid in 2025. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the waistband struggling to stay on the hip. You wouldn't have to. But like a bad ex, they've been trying to sneak their way back into 2025. Now, I'm all for a little throwback moment, but darlings, some things are best left in the past. And ultra-low-rise pants and skirts? Definitely one of them. Here's the honest truth, they're just not flattering for most body types. And don't even get me started on the practicality issue. Bending over without flashing everyone? Nearly impossible. Constantly tugging your pants up? So not chic. We want clothes that make us feel confident and comfortable, not constantly worried about a wardrobe malfunction. Mid to high-rise options are still your best bet for a universally flattering and versatile look. Trust me on this one. Now don't get me wrong, I love a slouchy sweater or a relaxed fit blazer as much as the next person. But there's a difference between oversized and just plain overwhelming. Baggy is cool, until it starts to swallow you whole. Oversized blazers, hoodies, and trousers had their moment, and I get it, they can be comfy. But in 2025, we're seeing a return to structure and balance. Think of your clothes like a good architecture. It's all about the proportions. When your outfit lacks any shape, it can make you look sloppy instead of effortlessly chic. The key here is finding that sweet spot balance. If you're wearing something loose on top, try pairing it with something more fitted on the bottom, and vice versa. You'll create a more streamlined silhouette that's both flattering and fashionable. Chapter 3. Tone down the neon, honey. Alright, let's talk color. Now, I'm all for a pop of color, in fact, I encourage it. But when it comes to neon, a little goes a long way. Neon made a bold comeback during the 20s, and it had its time to shine. But in 2025, it's feeling a bit tired. Especially when it's head-to-toe neon. It's giving more rave than runway. And unless you're actually going to a rave, let's tone it down a notch. This doesn't mean you have to shy away from color altogether. Instead of blinding everyone with electric hues, try opting for more elevated pops of color. Think jewel tones like emerald green, sapphire blue, or ruby red. Earthy brights like burnt orange, mustard yellow, or terracotta are also having a moment. These colors feel fresh and modern without being overwhelming. Remember, it's all about finding a balance that works for you and your personal style. Ironically cool for a minute. But honey, fashion is like a treadmill, you gotta keep moving. And right now, it's shifting towards sleeker, more minimal silhouettes. The dad sneaker trend is overstaying its welcome, especially when paired with overly casual fits. It can make your whole look feel a bit clunky. Instead of clinging to those clunky kicks, why not try something new? Trade them in for streamlined trainers or retro-inspired runners. You'll get the same level of comfort, but with a more polished and modern edge. The person who looks like a walking billboard for every designer brand imaginable. And listen, I love a good designer piece as much as the next person. But there's a difference between appreciating luxury and being a walking advertisement. In 2025, fashion is all about understated elegance. Too many loud, in-your-face designer prints can actually cheapen your look, even if the pieces themselves are expensive. It's like trying too hard. And honey, you don't need to try that hard. Let your own personal style shine through. Subtle branding and clean designs say you've got taste confidence without needing to shout it from the rooftops. Remember, true style is about expressing yourself, not just showing off labels. Be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. Instead of chasing every fleeting trend, invest in pieces that mix modern minimalism with your own unique personality. Think classic denim, fitted leather jackets, and quality knitwear. Neutral tones, well-fitted tailoring, and sustainably made items are in, and they'll last you far longer than any one-season trend.